Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. How is everybody doing today? I loved book club last night. You guys were too funny. I was reading some of your comments this morning and you guys are cracking me up. Charlie is doing great. Tooth Fairy came and left her a $10 bill for her first tooth, so she was very excited. And she's great. She handled it like a champ. Because she's young, she doesn't understand the dangers of being put to sleep and all of those things that mommy understands. So mommy was a wreck and Charlie was like, fine. Okay, so I want to address something that I think is an important thought continuum for all of us. Repeated questions keep coming up every time I do book club or a Q&A or any type of thing. A lot of the same questions come up. One being, what does Michael think of the book? Let me just remind all of you that Michael knows who he married. I don't know if people think I pulled a bait and switch, like I pretended to be somebody and then he married me and I was like, yo, I'm this hip hop loving, outspoken, like I'm going to say and do whatever. And the man is like a demure, like, oh no, who did I marry? Guys, none of that is true. Michael was the first person to read The Southern Education of a Jersey Girl. He read it when it was notes scribbled on paper. He read it when chapters were starting to come together. He read the chapter titles as I thought of them. He read the coffee talks at the end of each chapter. Michael and I are best friends above anything else. Most days, truly above anything else. He's my biggest fan. Nothing anyone will say will turn him against me. No snide comments or emails. No anything. That's my roll dog. Whether we stay together or not. That's my roll dog. That's my lobster. That's my person in this life. So to answer the questions that anybody, and I'm his, by the way. Roll dog, ride or die, wherever we got to go, whatever we got to do, we're doing it. So I don't know why people desperately want to believe somewhere that maybe he was secretly mad. I hate to let you guys down, but he wasn't. He loved it. He loved it. He has a copy of the book on his desk in his office. He loves it. He thinks it's hysterical. I did tell him he has to come on book club and talk about his perspective. The other thing is, and this is what is so interesting to me. People keep asking about the Bells. Now, I get it. For those of you that watched Jersey Belle, you want to know. I think that I have done an excellent job of showing you how the Bells, who are still in my life, are doing. I don't know what it is about us as a society where we feel like if we don't know the drama or the tea, we're somehow not in the loop, right? No matter how much I try to take the high road, people keep asking about people that are no longer in my life, people who I no longer have the right to speak on in any way, shape, or form. Their name shouldn't come out of my mouth ever. I don't change on people, okay? You either did me dirty and forced me to leave, right? Which is typically what happens. Or we outgrew each other and it was time to say goodbye, whatever. Regardless, I am very thankful that in this life, I have started to pay attention to the messages that the universe is sending me about people and energy, and that I have learned when it is time to walk away. But I don't understand why we feel, especially women, like we just need to know the dirt. It's like, why? Why does everybody need to keep asking me where so-and-so is? It's like if I haven't mentioned someone's name now in over a year, yet people still feel the need to ask me if I'm still friends with so-and-so. Do you still see so-and-so? Like, their life is no longer my business. I don't have the authority, in my opinion, to even tell anyone how they're doing. I don't know how they're doing. It's none of my business. And I am so cool with that. The bigger issue, though, is I used to be a toxic person. Really listen to me. I used to be a toxic person who tried to control people, right? When toxic people can no longer control you, they try to control the way other people see you. They want to distort your reputation, distort your image. If I was still that person, I would speak a lot about the people I no longer speak to. I'm not that toxic person anymore. Not to say I don't have days where I don't get angry or slip back down the rabbit hole and go, oh, I hate her, I want to do that. But all in all, big picture, I really am not that person anymore. I don't need to distort anybody's image anymore. I don't need to make sure that others see them for the flaws that they are or whatever I perceive them to be. I have so much more peace in letting it all go. I really do. I used to think it was more satisfying to control how other people saw them. It isn't. It's exhausting. Always trying to perpetuate who we want them to be so that other people, and I'm going back I'm going back to when I was 17. I'm not just talking about this person or that person. I'm talking about the years that I spent as a toxic human being. So I guess it hurts me, if I'm being honest, when people continuously ask me, and I know that some of you ask out of just genuine, I can't find so-and-so. Then most likely that person doesn't want to be found. That's all I can tell you. As far as people that I've walked away from or have handed me the scissors or however you want to put it, they're alive. If they were dead, you would have read about it in the news or on Facebook. Other than that, I don't have the authority to speak on their life. I can't tell you how they are or what they're doing, how their life is or what their work is or who they're dating. I honestly don't know. I don't know. And even if I did know, it wouldn't feel good sharing it with you. It's not my story to tell, right? So I'm trying to be the person who can respect that. This is why I never worked as a Bravo celebrity. This is why I never really fit on my network, because I can't play the game. And it is a game, it's a business, and I can't play it very well. If I was on Bravo 10 years ago, y'all think Mimi's bad? Oh my God. I would have been the only freaking Bravo, villain or whatever they make them out to be. I just don't want to do it anymore. I honestly just don't want to. I just want to figure out how to love myself every day and then figure out how to love you and you love me. I'm so boring. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to give you the tea. I don't want to spill the dirt. I don't want to throw the shade. I don't want to tell other people's business. I just don't. I got enough crazy shit going on up here. Anyway, it's an interesting conversation because there is a part of us that has an insatiable hunger for the tea, for the shade, for the dirt. I don't want to tell it. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to Twitter troll people. I don't want to bully people. I just don't want to do any of it. Boring. If you want to be at the boring lunch table, come sit with me. All right, it's hump day, guys. And I will be at the Decatur Book Festival on Saturday, and I'm so excited. I'm going actually to the Decatur Book Festival on Friday by myself. So I will literally be eating dinner by myself if anyone wants to eat dinner with me. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a great day.